Think India's wildlife is all tigers, snakes, and peacocks? Guess again. We are looking into 12 of the strangest, rarest, and most mind-blowing animals found across India. Some are ancient, some are adorable, and some are just plain bizarre. Lion-tailed macaque. If a monkey and a lion had a baby, this would be it. The lion-tailed macaque is named for its silver-white mane and its lion-like tail tuft. Found only in the Western Ghats, this critically endangered primate lives in the rainforest canopy, rarely touching the ground. They travel in small groups, communicate with over 17 vocal calls, and play a vital role in seed dispersal. But here's the catch. There are fewer than 4,000 left in the wild. Spotting one is like catching a glimpse of forest royalty. Meet India's only ape, the Hoolock gibbon. Forget climbing. They swing with ease, traveling up to 20 feet in a single leap. Found in northeast India, these primates are incredibly social. They live in close-knit family units and sing duets every morning to mark territory. They don't build nests like chimps or gorillas. They sleep sitting up high in the treetops. Sadly, habitat loss is threatening their future, mostly due to deforestation and tea plantations. Indian flying fox. Yes, it's a bat. Yes, it's huge. Yes, it's vegetarian. The Indian flying fox can have a wingspan of over 5 feet, but don't worry, it only wants your fruit. Found in both urban and rural areas, they roost in massive numbers during the day and take flight at dusk. Their sharp eyesight and keen sense of smell help them find ripe fruit like mangoes, bananas, and guavas. They're essential for forest regeneration, spreading seeds far and wide while they snack. Indian egg-eating snake. This snake doesn't bite, doesn't hiss, and doesn't need venom. Its superpower, devouring only bird eggs. With a specially evolved jaw, the Indian egg-eating snake swallows entire eggs. Then, tiny, bone-like projections in its throat crack the shell from inside. It spits the empty shell back out like a pro. Living in the dry forests and farmlands of central and western India, this harmless creature is a specialist with a very peculiar taste in breakfast. Malabar gliding frog. Bright green, wide-webbed feet, and zero fear of heights. The Malabar gliding frog doesn't just jump, it soars. With skin flaps on its limbs and feet that act like mini parachutes, it can glide up to 10 meters between trees. Native to the Western Ghats, it lives high in the canopy and only comes down during the monsoon to breed. It builds foamy nests above water, and when the tadpoles hatch, they simply drop into the puddles below. Treehouse Parenting Frog Edition. Gooty, Sapphire, Tarantula. Shiny, shy, and shockingly blue. The Gooty Sapphire Tarantula is one of the world's most beautiful spiders, found only near Gooty in Andhra Pradesh. Its electric blue color comes from microscopic hairs that reflect light, not pigment. It builds silk-lined tunnels in tree bark and hides most of the time. While it looks terrifying, it's actually non-lethal to humans. Rare in the wild and highly sought after in the exotic pet trade, though capturing them is illegal and unethical. Indian skimmer. It looks like a bird designed by someone who ran out of symmetry. The Indian skimmer has a bizarre lower beak that's longer than its upper one. It uses it like a spoon, flying low over rivers and scooping fish from the water's surface. Found along the Chambal, Mahanadi, and Godavari rivers, these birds nest in open sandbanks. They're endangered due to dam construction and river pollution. But when they hunt, it's like watching a flying fishing rod in action. Slender loris. Tiny, wide-eyed, and a little spooky. The slender loris is a nocturnal primate from South India, weighing less than a cup of coffee. It moves in slow motion, hunting insects, lizards, and even small birds at night. Its huge eyes are built for night vision, and it uses stealth over speed to catch prey. Locals sometimes fear it due to superstitions, but it's completely harmless and critically important to forest ecosystems. Chilika horseshoe crab. This creature looks like it walked off a sci-fi set. The Chilika horseshoe crab has existed for over 400 million years. That's older than dinosaurs. It has a helmet-shaped shell and blue blood, which contains a chemical used in medical testing to detect bacterial toxins. You'll find it in Odisha's Chilika Lake, crawling along the shallow seabed. But pollution and overharvesting threaten this living fossil. It's a survivor from another era, and we're lucky to still have it. Indian long-eared hedgehog. Desert nights get weird and adorable. The Indian long-eared hedgehog lives in Rajasthan and Gujarat, with massive ears that help release body heat. It's nocturnal, feeding on insects, worms, and even scorpions. When threatened, it puffs up and rolls into a tiny ball of spikes, often hissing to scare predators. Its small body and huge ears make it look like something between a mouse, a porcupine, and a grumpy potato. Gaur, Indian bison. Meet the Gaur, the bodybuilder of the forest. It's the largest wild cattle species in the world, standing up to 7 feet tall and weighing over 1,500 kilograms. Despite its intimidating size, it's a gentle herbivore, feeding on grass, bamboo, and leaves. Found in central India and the western Ghats, the Gaur forms herds led by dominant females. Its dark body, white socks, and humpback silhouette make it look like it stepped out of an epic fantasy novel. Takin. Imagine a goat, now imagine a moose. Mash them together and give them a giant golden coat. That's the Takin, a strange, sturdy, cold-adapted animal found in the eastern Himalayas of Arunachal Pradesh. Its huge nose warms freezing mountain air before it reaches the lungs. They live in small herds and graze on grass, bamboo shoots, and leaves in high-altitude forests. They're also expert climbers navigating steep cliffs with ease. Rarely seen, even more rarely understood. So the next time someone says Indian wildlife, don't just think tigers and elephants. Think gliding frogs, egg-sucking snakes, and flying vegan bats. Because out here, the jungle isn't just wild, it's weird. Trust me, weird is wonderful. India's most bizarre creatures are real, rare, and waiting. The question is, are you ready to meet them?